Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this fella, the French Ghanaian Seho Girassi, is a very interesting option. He's blessed with pace. He enjoys playing the lone role up front. He's instinctive, he's opportunistic, and he really works for his team too, because when it comes to defence...
Yamal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Adeyemi. That's been cut out, well played. Still goalless moment. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to thread one through, Neymar, and he's managed to get free. It's Neymar! Girassi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just... He's going for goal! He's got away with one there. 30 minutes gone. Great vision. And it's been played through. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Adeyemi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tonali. Spread it left. Oh, that's neat. Neymar! Ups for safety. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Stood up well to him there. Girassi played out to the right. Turan. They are into overtime. And it's Tonali. Cruyff. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Las Vegas Lights are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mal. And that pass just didn't quite work. Adeyemi, he's picked his way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
And Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Nedved. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Chance here to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff, brilliantly cut out. And still, we await the first breakthrough.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Jesse, looking to chip it through. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. A sharp hit the ball here. Now it's Girassi, shoots! It's loose and there's a race ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 14.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well.
And he's following up!
Borussia Dortmund really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
Gross knocks it in space. He's found the way through. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Thuram. Cruyff! Missed by a fraction.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 27.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this is the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Decent chance! Yes, he's done it! Save the best for last! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 9.
So there's going to be another. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Shevchenko. Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away, and this has been great staying power.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Makalé and Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good ball out wide. Yamal!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's been cut out, well played. No way through. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Lampard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And that has not gone well. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscap.
Shoots! Chance! It's fallen loose again! They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be...
Son Heung-min! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Vardiol is there and he can get that clear. Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Koundé, Yamal, and that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the... A header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again. And they've got rid. And the volley. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Roberto Baggio. Now that looks a decent ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Koundé gets good distance on it. And it's Baggio. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well read, nice interception. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Batistuta. Doku gets into some space. Batistuta.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nicely worked. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Lampard. It's Son Heung-min! He's done very well to get to that.
Son Heung-min is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And this is Lampard. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. So much time and space. Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Searching pass he's played there. Yamal looking to run onto it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Buffon picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting one.
How would
too.
you sum
We're
up
about
what
to
we've
announce
witnessed,
today's
Jim?
roster
Well, that
numbers.
was a hard fought
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, some tackle that.
This is the time you need that pace. Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Makaleli, played out towards the right wing. That's an imaginative pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Mendes. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Bale purring through the gears.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Yamal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Bale. Can he finish? It's anyone's, and again. No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's been caught napping. Son Heung-min! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And that's put paid to a promising move. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Hernes. And it's Bale. Bale running with the ball, looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And we'd like to
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
On the screen. Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign.
Shot, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been won straight back. Thuram. It's not an especially good pass, that. Thuram carries the ball down the right. Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge picks it up out wide. Makalele with the clearance. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good spread. Rummenigge aimed beyond the defence. Looking for a runner. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Thuram. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And he's there to clear it. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corner given. And it's been taken short. Mohamed takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Mohamed Salah goes short. And the shot's on here.
India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Place it in low. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And no, that was never going to make it. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Son Heung-min. And now they can clear their lines.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Desperate defending required here. Mohamed Salah with the short one. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Mohamed Salah plays it short.
Added minute has been indicated.
That's tidy. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Lampard clears. And that interception. And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Yamal. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
Now it's Son Heung-min, and there's the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Seedorf. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's made its way to him. Bale couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately...
He's gone for goal! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Eto'o, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. He has a look up. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Nicely aimed pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Baggio. And this is Ronaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Son Heung-min. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Seedorf. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in a great position here. And he's there to get it away. Bergomi gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh, what a ball! He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Mohamed Salah plays it short. Bellingham! And that would have been some goal.
Bellingham certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story.
And a chance! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Face to face with the keeper. Chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitutions taking place.
India choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field
Van Dijk.
is number 10,
Seedorf.
Shevchenko.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Mohamed Salah! Decent hit from there. Thuram. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Well timed, excellent interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are already promptly back underway. Well read, nice interception. Yamal. Thuram. Out of play for a throw. Looking for a runner. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chips it through. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Van Bronckhorst. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal picks it up out wide. Can he finish? They've scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Goes for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Eto'o has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. Shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal has it in a wide position. Bergomi. It's Seedorf. And that's gone loose. And it's Baggio. It's Baggio! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Bergomi. Seedorf. Thuram. Now it's Yamal. Great vision. He can run onto that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that was very necessary. Well, this is surely... Bellingham! He's put his foot right through that one. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. It's a pretty loose pass. Lampard, out to the left it goes.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge. Makalele kept his eye on it, and he's there. Buffon is there to clear. And here's Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. That is... And the shot! Really well taken goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he would.
And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And now,
Son Heung-min taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Very special birthday.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, important interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets.
Goes for the shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
Las Vegas Lights really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Yamal. Eto'o. And it's Bellingham. And it's been played through. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Neymar. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rummenigge. Oh, some tackle that. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is ended up in no man's land. Thuram. Thuram tries making a foray down the right. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bellingham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Makalele with the clearance. India disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Seedorf. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rummenigge! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he welcomes it in. It could be in here. Shoots! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lampard. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rummenigge.
1 minute added time.
There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Las Vegas Lights really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's there to clear it. Nuno Mendes. And that's another good win of the ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. Done delicately.
India have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And they can counter here. Searching pass he's played there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Makalele. Played for Lampard. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Oh, good spread. Yamal stood up well to him there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Baggio. Lampard takes... It's Lampard! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Bergomi. Seedorf. And they're on him in a flash. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played back in. Oh, well played. Thuram.
Las Vegas Lights truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Oh, he's bustling through here. He's having a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was
Here's a chance! And the keeper has shown real... And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Those of you making their way home.
Your final
on public
thoughts, Jim?
transportation
Well,
today,
there was a
please watch
distinct
the
lack
screen
of
to show the
clarity
fast
or
times.
commitment.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Shevchenko! He's gone direct here. Now it's Messi. A pro pass. And it's Lampard. Yamal. Roberto Baggio. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming. Lampard. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cute ball. It's Rivaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Son Heung-min getting this one clear. That is ended up in no man's land. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Swept in. Still goalless at the moment. Rodri. Played into space. Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's Romario. Defending of the desperate variety. We've got a throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's all rare. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Rivaldo. That's a cute ball. Oh, important interception. Turan. Yamal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Son Heung-min. Belletti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Romario, and Romario! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Romario brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Lampard. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the action is back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Costa Curta. And that's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Messi. Oh, super, takes a shot! Mendes can get it clear.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And he's picked out the run. Look at the space. Tries a shot! It's in! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
It'll be a throw-in. And it's Rodri. A plot! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Now it's Messi. Rodri. He's through here. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rodri picks it up out wide. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Out. Good chance here! Smashing save, really good save that. And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his play...
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It is a corner, good chance.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Vitinha tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time.
Well, it goes without saying, Peter, that it's an absolute privilege to see the great Lothar Matthäus here.
Great chance! Vitinha clears. Oh, good-looking ball. That is a brilliant interception. Pedro Neto. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely spread. Now it's Pedro Neto. That is a great pick out. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! And he thumps it clear. He's found a way through. Great vision. Rummenigge is on to... And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played out towards the right wing. They get a throw in. Neither side yet able to find the net. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for a shot! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Musiala. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? And the through ball. Can he finish? Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Bruno Fernandes! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. It's a searching pass. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Ruben Dias. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Could be danger here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And the keeper has it. Nuno Mendes is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
João Cancelo, one of the standout performers at this moment in time. And it's Vitinha. Now the ball's gone astray. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Look at the space here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Portugal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Defending was strong and firm. Just the goal. He's having a shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Portugal faced with a real prospect of letting this slip to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Germany are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Germany are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Showing good feet. And here's Musiala. Vitinha. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. And this is Pele!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he cuts out the supply. He won't be happy with that one. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in space and looking for options. Here's a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Las Vegas Lights certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And he's forced to go back. No goals as yet. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yamal. Oh, that was vital. Shot. It's Pele! It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's fabulous. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now, can they get him away? Merino, played out to the left flank. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now then, Neymar! Merino. Ødegaard. For Merino. And it's Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
So what can they make of this? Gabriel. Mosquera. Subimendi. Eze. That's really nicely played.
There will be 1 minute.
Tonali. Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third. especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Zubimendi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the through ball. He is through here! Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Played in, big header! Sticks it away! And the second half is off to a flyer! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 14.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Calafiori. Tonali wins the duel this time. Calafiori, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He has found the way through. Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Well, that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a really well-measured ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Pele. Yamal! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up.
Merino! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
They've played it short. The ball swung. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Charging and making good progress. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Saka. Crosses it in. Merino! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Cleared away. Has a look and plays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. Schwarzer! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to play it through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So that's it, it is all over. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And Shevchenko! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. No, that's been intercepted.
Roberto Baggio.
And that could set him on his way.
Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
No way through. Oh, well measured. Yamal. And that is out of play. Great ball, and Roberto Baggio! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nuno Mendes is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Tries to play it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. What a throw in. Fernandez. Lampard was in no mood for any of that. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Can he finish? Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Vardiol. And it's Son Heung-min.
Oh, really well played.
Roberto Baggio.
Pass somewhat off target. Fernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. Vardiol. And Fernandez. Camavinga.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's seen that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the second half gets underway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Makaleli. Roberto Baggio. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The message is clear, none shall pass. Fernandez. Spread out to the left. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nesta. Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. And that is a little undercooked. He's having a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Cannavaro. Makaleli. And it's Baggio. And it's Son Heung-min. Shevchenko. Good ball, good take.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Takes a shot! Just too high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Some good work on the right flank here. Vermin. It's a really well-measured ball. There will be a throw-in. Camavinga. And here's Lopez. That's been cut out, well played. He shifted it to the flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Now, great chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Can he finish? It's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Cannavaro. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Shevchenko picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Las Vegas Lights definitely impressing me here.
especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We have already started here.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get it through? Shot, surely!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Can he find the finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Here it is, crossed in. Well, there's the clearance. Pass somewhat off target. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. But they've got it again. Steaming on goalwards. Makalele, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Alexander-Arnold. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Makaleli. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Shevchenko! Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Roberto Baggio, out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! And he's done it! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Number 19.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Fermin looking to penetrate opposition lines. Fermin! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Camavinga. Spread it left. Well, that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Buffon claims it, and the danger passes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Yamal. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get...
And Shevchenko! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Things starting to look very comfortable. And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Las Vegas Lights really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fermin charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Takes the shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that defending is unapologetic. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Son Heung-min looking for the run. Oh, super ball! Fermin! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Son Heung-min is there, and he can get that clear. Fernandez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's superb. Nesta. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Threads one in. Madrid awarded another corner. Madrid get their fourth corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. He shifted it to the flank. And Messi! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Just eases him off the ball. Yamal. Knocks it into space. Roberto Baggio!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, easy pickings there. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. And the counter is on. And it's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Picked out, can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely... Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Mohamed Salah gets it away. Chance, surely! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Son Heung-min knocks it into space, and he's managed to get free. No outsmarting him this time. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Can he get on the end of this? There's no flag. Just eases him off the ball. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal. Mbappe! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi ready to try one. And this the perfect opportunity. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Baggio gets it away. Out towards the flank. And here's Mohamed Salah. The ball is loose and the chase... Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now he's off and running. And it's Salah. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this. Shoots! That is ended up in no man's land. There will be a throw-in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Driving on and making good chance for a shot! That's a... Oh, they could be caught out here! Real chance! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
A case now of complete control. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
And the action is back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Makalele. Now it's Yamal. Rodri. And Guardiol. Now it's Messi. Hazard. He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Messi. Makalele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Hazard. Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but just the goalkeeper to beat. And here's Messi. And he's chosen to go back. Now it's Son Heung-min. Looking for options for movement. Shevchenko is... And the shot! They've scored! They're back within reach!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lampard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Roberto Baggio. Can he find the finish? Mohamed Salah. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Might want to be careful there.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And here's Messi. Howson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hazard picks it up out wide. Now the ball, he's got tall. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Now there is one relieved goalkeeper. He was helpless.
And it's Salah.
1 minute added time.
Fired deep towards the back post. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Can he finish? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's an imaginative pass. And the pass is intercepted. Guardiola. Not the most accurate pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. And it's Mendes. Son Heung-min. That is... Takes the shot! Just too high.
Las Vegas Lights really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That pass has been well intercepted. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Son Heung-min. Fermin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Baggio. Nicely spread. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And it's Lampard. And this is Shevchenko. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. He won't be happy with that one. Alexander-Arnold. Played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thuram. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shot at goal! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but, you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that can be transformed now into a match-winning determination, so here's to that.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are back on the way.
Las Vegas Lights have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nesta cuts it out. Yamal. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Fermin. It's Camavinga. Makalele kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And he's heaved it away. Knocks it into space. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's played through for him. He's got away. Shoots! They've scored! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 67 minutes is number 11.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Great vision. And he was quick to react. Messi is the guilty party there. Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot, surely! He has done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Has a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fernandez, good driving run. He's having a shot! And again! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where...
And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Las Vegas Lights definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.